Howdy. I can build a fire. I know how to pitch a tent. I was a Girl Scout, but I got kicked out. And you want to know why? Because my skirt was too short. I think they should change their stupid rules. Let's get serious for a moment.
How many times I've died? Not that kind of guy. Sometimes I feel shy. I think I can fly. Nobody knows me. 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 World is not so tiny. People trap your mind. It's so hard to find someone to admire. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. No one's telling you how to live your life, but it's a setup until you're fed up. It's no good when you're misunderstood, but why should I care what the world thinks of me? Won't let a stranger give me a social disease. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. Don't want a social disease. Nobody knows me. 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 Like you know me. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me.
You just watched a clip from my recent tour that I went on this. Maybe you saw it live. Maybe a few of you here saw it live. I thought it was pertinent to show tonight because for me it illustrates that things like bigotry, homophobia, hate crimes, bullying, and any form of discrimination always seems to be a manifestation of fear of the unknown, right? Most people are not comfortable with things or people that they perceive as different from themselves. And I would wager that if we just took the time to get to know one another, did our own investigation, looked beneath the surface of things, that we would find that we are not so different after all. I created this video piece in my show because I wanted to bring awareness and attention to the fact that we don't really take the time to get to know one another, and we need to. If a Palestinian mother sat down with an Israeli mother to talk about their children and how much they love their families, would they really feel such a divide between one another? If President Putin sat in a room with Pussy Riot, if he did, and he had an open dialogue with them about their point of view as young, creative women growing up in modern-day Russia, would he really have allowed them to be dragged away to prison for 3 years? I mean, think about it. This is insane. Because they criticized the government. And if this newly religious government in St. Petersburg sat down with the 85 men who were arrested before and after my show for being openly gay and asked them about their hopes and dreams for the future, really listened to them, would they be in jail right now? Would I have received death threats? Would I be fighting a lawsuit for $1 million for openly supporting the gay community in Russia? You know, you have to try and comprehend this because it's so absurd. All in the name of God. What did Jesus teach? It's in all the holy books. Love thy neighbor as thyself. We cannot use the name of God or religion to justify acts of violence, to hurt, to hate, discriminate. When I think about young kids today in America who are being bullied and tortured, who are taking their own lives because they feel alone and judged, outcasts and misunderstood, I want to sit down and cry a river of tears. 7 of those kids were featured in this video that I showed you. I have teenagers of my own now, and the idea of them or any young person experiencing that kind of pain is unfathomable to me. It's an atrocity to me. I don't accept it. It's no different than a white supremacist hanging a black man from a tree before the civil rights movement, okay? No different. It's no different than a member of the Taliban shooting a young girl in the head for writing a blog about the importance of female education. It's no crazier than an Iranian gay man being hanged for falling in love with a man. It's 2013, people. We live in America, land of the free and home of the brave. That's a question, not a statement. I don't know about you, but I can't take this shit anymore. Okay? And that is why I want to start a revolution. Are you with me?